Hey guys, it's Maui. For those of you who don't know me, I am the curator of Fat Girl Fresh. I am also the founder and producer of Lifestyle Honors. I am here today to have a real serious conversation with you about body image, about body positivity, and most of all, about health. When we talk about body positivity, I think that it's important that you all understand that being body positive is not just about being plus size. Being body positive is a term that should be embraced by all women, by all people, despite your size, despite your age, despite any handicaps that you may or may not have. Being body positive is about loving your body and loving and respecting the differences that others have in regards to their bodies. So for me, I also think that it's important that we understand that society has placed all of these stereotypes on plus size women. They automatically say that because you're plus size, you're fat, you're lazy, you're not healthy, you're not motivated, you lack confidence. And I am here to tell you that that is a damn lie. However, what I will say is that some of that does hold true for some plus size women. There are plus size women who are active. There are also plus size women who are lazy. There are some plus size women who are healthy, and there are some plus size women who, like me, are unhealthy and affected by being a fat girl. So I am here as a really fat girl who is unhealthy and who wants to have a conversation about being unhealthy and finding resolve so that you can live your best life. For me, I have always been a curvy girl. Growing up, I was a curvy girl. I was raised by curvy women, so I never knew the flaw in being fat. My mother was a curvy woman. My big mama was a curvy woman. All of my aunts who I looked up to and loved and respected were curvy women. So I never knew that there was a hardship attached to being fat. Yeah, I went to school. Kids joked and they made fun of me and they said different things about my body, but I never became the girl who hated her body and hated herself because she wasn't a size 2. So that is not my truth. And I will never, ever put that into any content that you find connected to me, because I've never not loved myself despite my size. My sizes have ranged from a size 14 as an adult all the way up to a size 28. But I never felt uncomfortable in that skin. My issue with the skin that I'm in came from health issues. And when I say health issues, I'm not saying minor things like not being able to walk down the street without getting out of breath. I'm talking about cancer. I'm talking about blood issues with fibroids due to my weight. I'm talking about heart issues. I think that it is important that we as body positive influencers give our following the truth. We don't have to sugarcoat it. We don't have to make it pretty just because we're pretty. Because as pretty and as polished as I am, my shit is not always pretty and polished. So yeah, I was diagnosed with cancer December 11, 2017. Multiple myeloma, a blood cancer that affects my bones and my ability to function. And while the cancer is not a direct connection to my weight has the ability to affect it negatively because my bones are prone to breaking. My blood is prone to being low and me being anemic and different things like that. So my weight plays a huge part in how I live with this cancer. After being diagnosed with cancer, I wrote a blog post that was shared by Ebony and several other outlets that simply stated, I have cancer. Cancer doesn't have me. And in order for me to maintain that stance, I have to get serious about my health. While dealing with the cancer, I'm also dealing with another issue that greatly affects a lot of women. I have fibroids, lots of fibroids. And while they are not directly connected to my weight does affect how they affect me and how they affect my body. So for months, I've been going back and forth to the hospital, not for treatment for the cancer, but for treatment for these fibroids because I'm bleeding like crazy. And I know a lot of plus size women that deal with this because fibroids are greater in plus size women. However, we don't talk about it. There's shame attached to it because you got to talk about your period and about blood and all of those things. And nobody wants to tell you that if you lose weight and if you eat different, that these fibroids will not affect you in the same manner that they do now. But I'm going to tell you that shit. In an effort to take back my life, I made the decision to have gastric bypass. Not because I wanted to be skinny, because y'all know I'm fly as fuck in this fat ass body. However, I have 2 kids. I want to live to see those kids become thriving adults. I want to live to see those kids get married. I want to live to hear someone call me grandma. And that's not going to happen where I am right now. So I decided to take charge of my life. No, you're not going to see me doing those cheesy ass pictures of before and after saying that I was unhappy and miserable in my fat body, because that's not my truth. What you are going to hear me say is that I'm healed, that I no longer have cancer, that my numbers are gradually dropping, that the fibroids are gone, and that I am happy and healthy. That's what you're going to hear your girl say. And this is not me encouraging anybody to have weight loss surgery. This is not me encouraging you to lose weight or do anything of that sort. This is me letting you know that health is wealth, and that if you don't take control of what goes on with your body, you cannot live your best life. You cannot be happy. You cannot do all of the things that you were created to do. Today, I am 2 months post-op. I started the program at 356 pounds. Today, I am 311 pounds. This is a weight that I hadn't seen most of my adult life. I remember becoming pregnant with my son at age 20, and then I was 317 pounds. I cannot tell a lie. I do feel different. I do feel healthier. I can't say that I'm happier, but what I can say is that my cancer is undetectable. My numbers are down. My oncologist is pleased. And these fibroids, I'm getting these fibroids under control. So I just encourage you ladies not to have surgery, not to go to the gym every day, not to eat totally clean and to go vegan or do keto or anything like that. I'm not promoting any kind of diet. I'm promoting a lifestyle. I'm promoting an understanding for women that health is wealth. And that if you see something going on in your mind, in your body, in your soul that is pulling you down, it is your responsibility to take charge. As girls, women are never instructed on their most prized possession, and that is ourselves. We're taught how to take care of children. We're taught how to take care of husbands. We're taught how to be good girlfriends and how to be a lady. But no one ever tells us that our greatest responsibility is to ourselves. So today, ladies, I am encouraging you to be responsible for yourself. Your responsibility to yourself may not be the same as my responsibility to myself, but it has to be in place in order for you to be happy and healthy. And please understand that your weight loss, weight gain, stabilizing your weight is not going to be the only thing that makes you a healthy woman. You have to have a healthy heart, and you have to have a healthy mind, and you have to have a peace and understanding about who you are and where you are and what your responsibilities are in this world. So I'm not going to preach, because y'all know I can be preachy, but what I am going to tell you is health is wealth. And we have to start being responsible for ourselves, no matter what that means. If you're fine with your body and your health is great, but you're having some emotional issues, then that means you need to go to a counselor. If you're unhappy with the fact that you can't walk a flight of stairs, then yeah, that means you need to go to the gym. You know, if you have issues with people and family members that are unresolved and they're holding you down, then that means you need to find resolve there, because all of those things contribute to your overall health.